So my topic today is a little strange. Well, okay, it's not strange, whatever. But it's definitely not what I normally talk about. It's about hair. And this is how hair ties into spirituality. So there is a strange connection to your hair and your brain, basically. Is what I've been reading in articles, and I watched a few videos about it. And basically, the electric energy from your brain attaches itself to the hair on your scalp, and also even for men, it sort of connects itself to the hair on their face. So, and what this does is it raises the individual's intuition, and it raises their ability to, how should I say, it just kind of sort of overall connects them to their surroundings, their current surroundings. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, you know, women right from the start are already internal beings. These are already, you know, entities that are from the yin realm and have the power to, you know, utilize the yin realm at will, because they reside there. That's where a woman is. A woman is in the yin realm from the start. So, you know, you take a woman with hair now, a woman with natural hair, you know, that hasn't been dyed or cut, constantly being cut, you know, and I'm not talking about like cut like cut a little short, but like cut completely bald all the time. A woman that is like that, now she's like intuitive twofold. Like she's 2 times, you know, her intuition is just on fleek. So, and I'm like, damn, like women are fucking powerful. Like a woman's intuition that's why they call it a woman's intuition, because she's automatically, because naturally women will grow their hair longer anyway. So automatically she's like more intuitive than the male times 2. You know, and that's like, I was like, damn, man, women, damn, you know? So, and then it brought me to the idea that, you know, they have men out here that will look at a male kind of like me, you know, and I'm already at a disadvantage because I look like my mom. So right out the gate, I already got feminine qualities. So they're like, oh, this makes you more feminine, which I can't even argue with. I can't be like, no, I'm not feminine. God damn it. I can't even say that. I just gotta go along with it because, like, you know, fuck it. I mean, I look like my mom anyway, so fuck it. You guys, you won that one. But it's like, you guys are feminine. Why are you growing your hair? You know, growing up, especially in the black community, and as a black man, a black boy, you know, you're automatically taught that, you know, it's feminine to grow your hair long. As a matter of fact, my father had a really big issue with me growing my hair. You know, he thought it made me a feminine male, you know, so I'm like, and, you know, when you look at it from another perspective, it's not a bad thing at all to be a male that has, because what they're really saying when a male, I'm only speaking on men that grow their hair long, what they're really saying is you are now a man that has increased his intuition, you know. That's all they're really saying. You're not less of a man. Like, and this is where I'm gonna go to the Indians. So the Indians, Native American Indians, had warriors called trackers, and they would do tests on each other in which these warriors would they would be sleeping, and then they would have an enemy warrior approaching them. And the long-haired warriors that they would do these tests on, the Indians, because they just do these tests on each other, trying to prepare each other for war. The long-haired men that they prepared these tests for would always wake up before the enemy approached, would always sense the motives of an enemy, sense like, oh, is this an enemy or is this a friend? They would always be able to tell what was good and what was bad. And they always attributed that to their long hair. And like a real life scenario in which this took place out of that situation where, you know, they took the Indians, because the Americans knew of this powerful intuitive nature of these Indians. these tracker Indians, and they took them to you know, do basically war games with them to see, you know, how do they function with them on that field. And they cut their hair and they brought them on the field, and these Indians were terrible. These Indians could not function and, you know, do their normal duties. And it was just baffling to those men. And they said, man, what was the difference? What caused these guys to all of a sudden not be able to do what they normally were able to do? And they figured it out, that it was the hair. All along, it was their long, luxurious hair that connected them. And then so they did the test again. And this time they brought men with long hair again, and they didn't cut their hair off this time. And let me tell you, these guys passed with flying colors. These guys knew if there was an enemy approaching. They knew if they walked into a room, oh, let's get the fuck out of here, there's a bomb or whatever. These motherfuckers had intuition like crazy, like none other. And this is the thing, I'm not telling you that long-haired men have, or long-haired people in general are gonna have, their intuition gonna be crazy. It just increases your ability to have that. If your senses aren't dulled, then adding this to that, oh shit, your senses are gonna be like out of this world. So, and this is how your senses are dulled: eating unhealthy food, you know, having unhealthy thoughts. These are gonna dull your senses. But now, if your senses aren't dulled though, and you add these antennas, oh fuck, it's game over. Game over for a motherfucker trying to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know when shit is up. You're gonna know what shit is up. And I was like, man, I'm like, and I remember I was talking to this girl too, and she kept telling me, like, you know, I don't know what it was. When you started growing your hair out, it sort of grounded you. It grounded your nature. You became a lot more grounded. Now, this person wasn't like, it wasn't somebody that disliked me before I had long hair. She was always cool with me, and, you know, we was really close from this, like, even when I had short hair. But she said something about me growing my hair sort of grounded me. And I didn't even look at it. I was just kind of like, you know, I'm growing it just because I just really wanted to grow my hair. And, you know, anyway, I just think this was a cool topic. I wanted to make a longer video on it. I don't really have the time right now, but man, your hair is your antenna. It connects you to the universe, guys.